Do you recognize one of the grandest ships that ever carried the British flag?
Georgic is the first big ship to be launched from a British shipyard.
She had a wonderful war record, sinking 2 enemy submarines and carrying thousands of troops in safety. They called her the Old Reliable.
Prior to the First World War, the North German Lloyd was one of the world's premier shipping lines. And because of this, they decided it would be wise to build a new duo of ships. These ships were to be called the Columbus and the Hindenburg. Unfortunately though, thanks to the outbreak of a little thing known as the First World War, the Columbus would never serve underneath the North German Lloyd, or under the name Columbus, as she was handed off to the White Star Line as a reparation and renamed to Homeric. But thankfully, the North German Lloyd still had the very much unfinished Hindenburg, which they decided to rename to Columbus to cause great confusion, I should imagine. This ship would be the very thing that would get the North German Lloyd back on its feet. The Columbus was going to look similar to her older sister, both on the outside and on the inside. She also had an outdoor swimming pool, being one of the first ships to have this feature. Now, as for her engine, she was to be powered by triple expansion reciprocating engines, giving her a service speed of 18 knots. Like her sister, the Columbus's construction process wouldn't go as smoothly as hoped, as thanks to the material shortages by World War I, she wasn't launched until 1922, and by April of 1924, she was finally ready to begin her maiden voyage. The Columbus would prove to be very popular and successful at the start of her career, and was even the largest ship in Germany at that time. During her career, the North German Lloyd would order the construction of 2 new premier liners that would serve alongside the Columbus as her fleet mates. These 2 ships was to become the Bremen and the Europa. In 1929, the Columbus would have a glow-up, so she could keep up with her newer competition. This refit saw the Columbus's funnel get shorter and her superstructure gain an extension on the bow. Not only this, but the Columbus's old reciprocating engines would be replaced with gear-steamed turbine engines. After this refit, the Columbus would continue to enjoy a successful career for the next 10 years. However, the Columbus's glory years wasn't going to last forever. In September of 1939, Germany decided to pay Poland a visit, kick-starting the Second World War. Upon the outbreak of said war, the German government ordered all German ships to return to Germany. So, logically, the Columbus dropped her passengers off at Havana, Cuba and headed for Veracruz. She would stay here until the 14th of December, when she decided to try and head home. Unfortunately though, the Columbus would never make it, as after she was escorted through the neutral waters of the United States, she was spotted by the HMS Hyperion. Because of this, the crew decided to scuttle the ship rather than surrender her to the British, bringing an end to the ship that saved the North German Lloyd. The scenario that led to the Columbus's death was watched by the USS Tuscaloosa, meaning she could rescue the crew after the sinking and take them to Angel Island, where 8 officers of her crew would escape on the Asma Maru. Not only this, but when Germany decided that declaring war on the USA would be fun, Adolf Hitler used the Tuscaloosa's observation of the death of the Columbus as one of the reasons why he declared war on the Americans. Hello everybody, it is I, Captain Oblivious Mist, and I'm back with yet another epilogue. Woo! Yeah, it's been a while. Just thought I'd pop in and say, how you doing, awesome possums? I should probably mention that there will be a slowing down in content coming out on this channel in the next year or so, solely because I'm working on other things. I'm in my final year of secondary, so yay, exams! Hopefully my next video will either be my Halloween video or Dover Castle, depends which one I finish off first. Looking at the voting right now, I do believe the Halloween video will be Ghosts of the Titanic, but that is susceptible to change. Anyways, another thing I'd just like to say is on the Blooper Oblivious Mist channel, or the Captain Oblivious Mist's Marconi Wireless channel, whichever one I decide to put the video on, There is actually a version of this video that my girlfriend tried to record. So feel free to check that out. A link to that should hopefully be in the description. Anyways, thank you all for watching, everyone, and I shall hopefully see you in the next video. Goodbye!